This is another laptop. It's arrived in an Acer box, but it was very good value on eBay again as an auction. Surprisingly cheap, but I thought I'd just film the opening so that if there's anything wrong with it, then we've got a video of it. I think this is from a private seller, so we'll just have to see what it's like. Use some more tape here. Okay, let's have a look. It's got a power supply, light and, so that's not even, well, it's a compatible one, but not great, I suppose. And once you've seen this, you can guess that it is going to be just some random plastic in there, obviously. It's going to be a Lenovo. This time we've got 2 feet and 2 feet there. It's got the larger battery and Windows 8 sticker, VGA connection, USB, display port, smart card, power. On the back, nothing. On this side we've got a USB, network, memory card and SIM card slot and headphone socket. Here we've got the Thinkpad logo. Previously there would have been a sticker here by the looks of things. And it could probably do with a bit of a clean. Okay, so it could definitely do with a clean. It is a Lenovo Thinkpad X240. Let's see if it's got any battery power remaining. Doesn't look like it. I'm going to plug in the genuine Lenovo power connector from the other laptop. Give this a bit of a wipe. Oh look, we've got the keyboard has lit up. And here we are in Windows 10. Let me see if I can adjust the brightness. Not sure why it's done that. Not sure what it's doing right now. Maybe it's gone into sort of lock or sleep mode. I think that's maximum brightness. So don't think the trackpad enjoyed the travel. Let's have a look at Task Manager. I'll show you what we've got. We've got an Intel i5 4300U So that's low power compared to the 4200M, I think. It's got 2 cores and 4 threads. We've got 8 gigabytes of DDR3 memory, and we've got a 240 gigabyte SSD. I thought it was a 120, so it's nice to see a 240 here. And this cost about £36 on eBay as an auction, with another £5 for postage. So this was around £41. And we do have the light up keyboard. And we do have the 2 different options for the mouse. We've got this trackpad, joystick thing, and we've also got the trackpad and the keyboard. And the keyboard is rather nice to type on. It's quite compact, it's quite slim, well, relatively, but then it's got a large chunky battery on the back. Let's have a look at this. So we've got 2 hours, 8 minutes to full charge. Got a webcam here. It looks quite nice. It looks like it works. It's nice and compact. I've been thinking that this could be quite a useful little laptop for typing on after using the other Lenovo Thinkpad and really liking the keyboard. This seems like it would be a nice laptop to type on. I just need to check the battery life, see what that's going to be like. But with this 4300U processor, it should be relatively good. It's currently using about 34 watts at the moment, although it doesn't seem to be doing anything, so I guess that's a little high. But hopefully the battery life is pretty good. I'll connect it to the Wi-Fi and we can have a look at how it performs as well. So this is the CPU benchmark passmark score for the i5 4300U. Typical TDP 15 watts. Clock speed 1.9 gigahertz. But performance wise, for me, this is about good. I consider this performance to be good for web browsing, YouTube, general use, sort of officey type things, web pages, etc., and multiple tabs and multiple different things open at the same time. So let's just have a quick look at WebGL Aquarium. It's currently using about 45 watts, but it is charging the battery in there. So we're getting 60 frames per second. It's still loading the textures, etc., and it's probably doing Windows updates as well, or checking those. And 1,000 fish, it's still 60 frames per second. 5,000 is dropping down a bit, but that's looking pretty good. If we go to YouTube, we can have a look at video playback. We've not got sound. That's interesting. Why have we not got sound? Let's try the function. Well, I like them or not. Okay, so it's basically muted. Got sound. Them online. And let's check the screen resolution. Actually, that's something it wasn't really clear on the listing. So laptop, internal, 1366 by 768. It does, yeah, it's not great. So we've got this laptop up and running, and I think it's still doing some Windows updates. I've installed Crystal Disk Info. We've got SATA 600. The drive is 95% good. I've got Crystal Disk Mark, and this has given me some nice read speeds, some good write speeds as well. And then I've also got CPU Z, and I've run a bench to get the performance of this. About 701 there for the multi-thread. And if we wait a little bit, we'll get the single thread, which is 222. So that's performing fine. You know, let's compare it to, let's see what we've got down here. i5 7600 is twice as quick, but that's a 7th gen CPU with 4 cores. This is a 4th gen CPU with 2 cores and 4 threads. So this is good enough performance for me. The memory, it says it's single channel, 8 gig DDR3. And let's actually have a look inside the laptop and see what we've got. Flipping it the other way up, we've got this large battery unit, and this is, I think, the second battery. What have we got here? 68 plus. So that's 72 watt hours Lenovo battery. I think there's also, this is a second battery, and there's a battery inside the laptop. But it looks like we need to remove all of these screws to get access. So let's just do that. I've removed all of the screws, and they stay in position. They don't actually come out. I think it's called captive screws, so that they stay there, and you can, means you don't have to lose them, or rather it makes it less likely that you're going to lose those screws. Just check I've undone them all properly, and then this does actually come away quite easily. So inside we've got SSD, XUM, got a little speaker here, and then a little speaker here. We've got 2 little slots here. This will be the Wi-Fi. This could be for expansion or a boot drive. And then I've got a slot of memory here. Looks like there's just a single slot. Got a battery here, and should there be an internal battery somewhere? So this is the fan, this is the heatsink, and the processor is soldered onto the motherboard, so it can't be changed, but it looks relatively straightforward if I do want to take this off to replace the thermal paste. So yeah, this is missing an internal battery that should be here. Should fit in this space, and I think it would probably plug into this bit here. They're about £9 on eBay. I don't know why it doesn't have this. Was it taken out at some point, or did they ship some of these without the battery? I don't really know, but it's got 1, 2, 3 screw points where you would screw that in. And it looks like I can find them on eBay quite easily. They're compatible with the T440, T450, X240, this model, and the X250. So yeah, seems strange. And it's quite neat that I could put another drive here if I wanted to. So I guess I'll just do the thermal paste while I'm here. So yeah, this thermal paste is looking quite messy. There's a little squishy pad there for this part of it, which I'll try and leave alone, but I'll remove this thermal paste and put that back on. There's a little wire here that needs to go back in this bit as well. This bit was really fiddly to get back in, but I got there in the end. I've put fresh thermal paste on. I put this thermal paste on, Noctua NTH1, and put it all back together, and we seem to be up and running again. It's possible that it's reset the BIOS, but maybe not. Maybe the battery, backup battery, the CMOS battery in this is fine, but it's running off the battery. I want to see how long the battery lasts for, or how long Windows thinks the battery lasts for, to see whether it's maybe worth adding that extra battery internally. But maybe this battery is large enough that I don't really need the extra battery power. It's got the backlit keyboard. And thank you for all the comments on the last Lenovo video. It's been really useful getting some little hints and tips from people. Let's check the temperature and check the battery life. 2 hours 5. That doesn't seem great. We'll see if that changes. But overall, this seems like a really nice little laptop. The keyboard's good. It's got a backlight. That's always fun. And the screen's okay. And if I wanted to, I could add extra storage internally. Maybe even get a little bit better performance from the drive in there. But yeah, let me know what your favorite Lenovo laptop is. What do you think of the X series, the X200? A lot of people say the X220 has a better keyboard than this. I haven't tried it, so I don't know, but I will keep my eye out for one of those. And thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. Check out some of my other videos and let me know what you think of this one. Thanks, bye. Battery life seems to have gone up to 4 hours 21 minutes, but of course this will change depending on how much you use the laptop and what power settings you use, etc.